Alright, so welcome back. It's still Healthy Morning right here on HSTV. Finally, we're wrapping up a week, and yeah, we're stepping into the weekend, and Fridays here. This is the Friday edition of Healthy Morning. My name is JK, and this is the Healthtainment segment. So looking at the video, on our screens today gives you a fair idea where we're going to. We've brought South Africa to Ghana. You can never talk about top soprano singers in South Africa without mentioning her name. I'm talking about Putuma. She's right here in Ghana and live in the studios with us. And also my big brother is back again. He's no stranger. I'm talking about Clottey. And over the weekend, he has something cooking and something really spiced up for us. We're talking about gospel music right here in Ghana. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so it's Wamkikeli, right?
Wamkele.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So we also say Akwaba to Ghana.
Yes.
Thank you. That's amazing. Carl, today.
Calm
is always calm, collected, and all that. I know there's heat going to happen over the weekend.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
God is working.
Nice. We're going to touch on that, but I want to go straight to Putuma today. Let's give her some light today. As I made mention, I've been watching you growing up from Spirit of Praise 1 with Benjamin Dube. And your solo on that song was just amazing. Working with the likes of Hugh Masakela and all that. How did it all start for you?
I left home after my matric. I went straight to Joburg, and the first person that I worked with on a professional level was Bishop Benjamin Dube. And then from there I started doing studio sessions for other artists. That's how I got to work. In 2010 I recorded my jazz album, which introduced me to Hugh Masakela.
That's amazing.
2013 I went back to gospel because I was not in my spirit was not fulfilled. There was just something missing, and I took about 2 years, went back to baking, started working with the likes of Mama Rebecca Malope. It's always good that when you work with people, you always make sure that you don't mess up your relationships with them, so that whenever you need help from them, you can be able to call them and say, look, I need your help. So when I called her, she was like, oh, no, that's fine. You can come.
Yeah.
And I recorded my first gospel album, of course, with the help of Hlengwe Mhlaba. She booked a studio for me.
Wow.
Yes, recorded my first album, Jesu Dwala. And then from there, I recorded a live DVD recording, Back to the Journey of Grace, I Will Not Be Silent. Yes. And then I recorded in 2020, the song that you just played now. I recorded it in 2020, Sacred Moments.
That's amazing. And looking at your industry in South Africa, it's all about music. Everybody's singing. What has sustained Putuma through till now?
Look, I'm very passionate about what I do and also disciplined. Like I mentioned, you always make sure that you, when you're around people, when you're working with people, you mustn't not be like the person that knows everything. You must have a teachable spirit, I mean, like you said, oh gosh, I don't know how to say this. I don't know whether it's a good thing for me to be saying it, but there's artists that will not go to the studio if I'm not there in South Africa.
Wow.
They were like, no, if she's not around, then I'm not going to the studio. I'll wait for Putuma, And there's nothing, wonderful or special about me. I only say thank you to God for that grace.
Gift He's given you. That's amazing. Great. Carl, let's talk about what informed your decision in bringing Putuma to Ghana.
I'll just say the whole thing is the doing of the Lord, because when we started chatting and talking some years ago, I just felt led to it, to doing it. It was a no-brainer. It felt insane at that time. Like, hey, when did you start thinking like that? You need to first establish yourself to a particular point before you even consider, getting an artist from another country to your country to collaborate. But I think I've mentioned several times that what he has put on my mind is a global agenda, that we take music from Ghana to the world, so internationals can be blessed with it. And it starts with collaborating internationally with artists that, you know, have the same motives and understanding as you. Putuma is one of the best singers I've ever come across. And watching her videos, I was just amazed and I was moved. Again, most of the time, my team, they serve as a prompting for me. Like if I want to know that this is really what God wants to do, I put it before them. And I see, because they will be supporting me through it with their activities, with their, you know, time and all that. So when, bro, let's do it. See, you sure, bro? We don't have the ability. Let's do it, Carl. You can do it and everything. So they just agreed to it in 2020 because we wanted to bring it in 2020 and COVID happened. So when that wasn't possible, we still thought about it. We're like, okay, then let's just play safe and do our regular concerts. But again, I thought about it. I reached out to her and I asked her, Putuma, do you think we can still do what we spoke initially about? She said, yes, my brother, we can do it. I told the team and they were like, let's go for it. Since it's 10 years of Calvary worship, it would be nice to crown it with that. And she was willing to come and she's here.
Finally, she's here. But before I go back to Putuma, I want to find out from you, do you see any similarity from the South African gospel music industry comparing to Ghana? Do we have any linkage there?
Well, you know, at first, we didn't used to do a lot of live stage recordings. You know, for me, my first point of, apart from the Western side, in Africa, live stage recordings were coming from Joyous Celebrations. I was watching, you know, Vindukulu and all those, you know, songs. So I loved their music way back. When I started, I would play and I would listen and all that. What I think is becoming similar is that we are now also getting into that line, trying to record more live on stage, trying to up our productions and stuff like that. And it's also, you know, bringing about more gifts and talents in our space. But in terms of quality, we're getting there.
That's amazing. Putuma, so you coming in here, I know you've had quite a number of rehearsal with the Ghanaian band. Walking into the studio, how was the feeling like?
Look, first of all, I was amazed with the level of professionalism. I must say, the guy was playing keys, Billy. Oh man, oh may God bless his soul. I enjoy working with him. And the amount of talent that you guys are having here, and I feel like I was saying to Carl, if ever I were to come back, I don't need to come here with my band. I'll just use the same
people around.
I'm telling you,
that's amazing.
And the sound in studio was like, okay. Even my people are asking, so if this is a rehearsal, what's going to be happening on Sunday? I mean, you know, and that speaks volume for me.
Great, that's amazing. I want us to go back into backing. Because I know you've backed like for years. You've been with Spirit of Praise and backing constantly each and every time. And sometimes we have young and upcoming talent who just want to be on the mainstream and all that. What is it, you know, that you do that you still like try to sustain yourself within the backing space?
Wow. Like I said earlier on, discipline. And you must have a teachable spirit. It's the same thing that I said. And and you need to find your sound. Your sound. As a vocalist. When I sing, I mustn't sound like Carl. I must sound like Putuma.
Okay.
It's very important. And it must be versatile.
Versatile as well.
Yes.
Be yourself, be unique and stand out. Have you tried anything in Ghana, the Ghana jollof?
Yes, I did. I ate jollof rice and I tried okra soup.
Whoa. With banku.
With banku, yes. But I'm not a fan of okra soup, but I love jollof rice. You can give me jollof rice any time of the day. Like, I enjoyed it. I even asked the lady who was cooking, I said, can you please teach me how to prepare this?
Yeah, so when you go back there, you fix it for yourself. And any places you've visited that are quite similar to South Africa?
Well, we've been busy since I landed here. So I went to the mall.
Okay.
But it's Accra Mall.
Accra Mall. Okay.
Yes. And I said to Carl, wow, the same shops that we guys are having. I can see there's Mr. Price's shop, right? So
the KFCs
and all guys. So I can if there's anyone who wants to offer me a stand, I can Come and build here.
Do something right here in Ghana. That's amazing. Great. Carl, now let's move on to the concert. What is happening on Sunday?
Sunday, we're having the 10th anniversary edition of Calvary Worship. And it's big. It's really, really big. We're trying to put people together to come and worship and celebrate this God that has been faithful to us. The night is all about the I Am. It's all about the King of Kings. You come there with a mindset of worshiping. Be expectant. Know that when you are worshiping, He will come down to inhabit the praise of His people.
Exactly.
And when He comes, He'll come bearing gifts. So you will not leave the same. Sunday, we've put a lot of things together for the past year, preparing for Putuma's arrival, songs, the band. We know what is at stake. We know what we need to do to be able to put or make God proud on the night. So the music will be top notch. The anointing will not be left out. We are prayed up, so we are on fire. You see,
we're prayed up, right, like that.
So when you pray, you are on fire. So nothing can settle on you. You are not cold. You know, when something is cold, house flies can settle on it. But when you are well prayed up, you are on fire, and you conquer everything that is on your way. So anyone that comes there, even if you don't feel like it, come. When you come and sit down, you would experience it. We've had testimonies on the concert where people came. Even last year, a photographer who was hired to shoot, he came there in a very bad mood. And after the concert, he sent me a personal message saying, bro, after the concert, what was bothering me, everything just has left. So I know God will move mightily.
That's amazing. You know, I already saw some videos trending on social media when you were rehearsing with the band, and the move of God was just amazing.
Mighty.
So we're just picturing what's going to happen. And so Putuma, what are expectations? What should we expect?
I think Carl mentioned everything, you know, worship, and we are expectant. We trust and believe that people are not going to leave that place the same. It's going to be testimonies. I believe and trust God for that.
That's amazing. Have you learned any Ghanaian song already? Are you familiar with
Yes,
the
I don't
local
want to spoil the surprise.
Oh, Carl, so she's not a nephew. Although she has to.
Oh, she'll be singing a Ghanaian song at the concert.
At the concert, it's a surprise.
So you must come.
Come and
I don't want to spoil it.
Okay, so before we come to the venue and everything, we're talking about the song I really like so much. I want to sing. Namgu
Togo Sisi Namgu Togo Sisi. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Kuhlanza konke oku senhlizweni ziyabamhlophe qha sohlanza yivana nangu uThogo Sisi.
Wow. I know the people in the studio are going to testify. It looks like you singing on, you know.
It sounds like it's already recorded.
It was already recorded. That's
the
amazing.
vocal production is amazing.
That's what I was saying. You can never talk about top soprano singers in South Africa without mentioning Putuma's name. That's amazing. That's amazing. So back in South Africa, I know you do sessions. You have people you train. How is that one going as well?
For now, because I'm pushing Putuma now, the artist, so I've taken a break from that. But there are those, you know, the ones that are close to my heart, like the likes of Bishop. I would go and do the recording for him and do overdubs, and Mom Rebecca as well, and Shingwe. But other than that, I no longer do it.
Good. I just want us to, I want to put you on the spot.
Oh,
I know you lost your
goodness.
socials, right? Your social media handle. Back then, you had huge following then.
Yes, and then they
How did you
hacked
feel?
my account, and I couldn't recover it. So
During that period, what was happening? Because looking
I
at you
was
putting all your work
sad.
in
I
there.
promise you, I was sad for like 2 weeks full. I didn't want to anything to do with social media. I was
again.
sad.
So that tells how powerful it is to promote yourself and all, social media, using it very, very, very well.
And that's how we met.
Through social media.
Yes.
Social media.
Let's talk about you. The first message you sent to Putuma.
We can't even remember because he was
As I was
asking
asking her, how did we connect?
Yeah.
I don't know if I reached out or she reached out, but for some
even
reason
remember.
we reached out.
But I know that it's either I saw a video of his, as like a small clip of him
Yeah, she
ministering,
commented.
Okay.
and then I commented on that. I think so. It started there.
He's a legend.
Oh no! It's a beautiful songwriter,
Beautiful.
man. Oh,
What
my
song was that, Carl?
goodness.
Oh, she loves one and only.
Yes.
My one and only. Take us we just want to have a feel of it again.
My one and only, God, you're my everything. You are God over everything. People, Jimmy, you know. My one and only, God, you're my everything. Yeah, you are God over everything. But Jimmy, you know.
That's amazing.
I love it.
All right, so viewers, right here in the studios with me, I have a Putuma, a South African gospel musician right here, and also my brother, Carl Clottey. And it says the 10th anniversary edition of the yearly worship recording concert dubbed Calvary Worship is slated on Sunday, the 30th of April, 2023, between the hours of 4 p.m. through to 9 p.m. Carl says the ministry is led by Carl Clottey. He's passionate about telling the generation about the love of God, which was demonstrated through Christ Jesus on Calvary. So I'm entreating you all to mark your calendar. Come Sunday, we need to experience Christ. This is going to be Ghanaian fused with South African music, and already the powerhouse. When you talk about South African music, I can never go away without listening to South African songs. And yeah, we're streaming live on our Facebook page. We have HSTVLIVEGH. Just go there, click on the link, share it amongst your friends, and tell them to keep watching HSTV. So producer, if you have any tune, let's just check it out and come back and continue with the show. Okay, so my producer is asking, is the show free? Is it going to be a free concert?
No, it's ticketed. So we started ticketing it since last year, and because of how we want to make it big this year, we went on with it. It's 40 Ghana cedis, regular, 70 double, and 100 VIP. Yeah, so Winners Chapel, Ghana, Aveno, around Circle.
Okay.
That's where it will be. If you want to purchase it, it's star 713 star 33 star 33 hash.
Okay.
Star 713 star 33 star 33 hash.
That's
to
amazing.
get your ticket.
We want to get the venue again, the time. I know I mentioned it, but I want to hear from
Winners
you.
Chapel, Ghana, Aveno,
Okay.
around Circle. Yes, and it's happening at 4 p.m. Yes, gate will be open at 4 p.m. We start at 5 p.m.
Okay. That's amazing.
Can I add
Yeah,
something?
we want to answer.
The red carpet thing, you forgot it. People, they must dress up because there's going to be a red carpet.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So 4 p.m. when the gates open, there will be a red carpet.
Okay.
So
You take
look your best.
pictures,
I mean, take pictures. Questions will be asked. Your expectations,
Okay.
what you're looking at,
That's a lot.
experiencing at the concert, and all that. So
That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, Putuma, what do you want to add to what he said?
Please make sure that you book your seat, buy a ticket, and come and have a wonderful time in the presence of the Lord. Thank you so much.
That's
Midasi.
Midase, exactly, you got it right. So your social media handles, if people want to follow you.
On Instagram, it's Putuma Music. On TikTok, it's Putuma Music. Oh,
Yeah.
God. And I have a Facebook page, Putuma Tiso. Thank you so much.
We're really humbled having you on the show today, and
Thank
I
you,
think
sir.
history has been made here in Ghana, and I think it's not going to be the last time we're going to see you.
I pray.
Yeah, you should come often, and we work together. Carl, we're so humbled, and we're grateful to God for giving you this opportunity, recording and all that.
work
And I
with the
know
legend.
the legend
Oh,
himself.
come on.
Yeah. So we know Sunday is going to be big.
Yes.
Lives are going to be
Most
changed, and
definitely.
we're all going to come in there to support you. All right, thank you so much for having you on the show today. Okay, so viewers, I've been having a conversation with Putuma and Carl Clottey. They've said it all. Come Sunday, let's go in there and support the great concert, and I know the move of God is going to be great, so you shouldn't miss out. Now quickly, let's do some birthday wishes. Okay, so my producer is saying let's go for a quick 10. When we come back, the show still continues. Stay tuned.